back to Good Morning Football. We got highlights for you. Jags, Vikings. Eric Kendricksky was ruled out with an injured calf. Kirk Cousins, welcome back. Injured calf. Injured calf talk, man.
A linebacker's out.
Kirk Cousins, who is he looking for? Justin Jefferson, 20-yard TD. He's the first rookie with 1,000 yards.
Since Randy Moss in 1998, and he does the gritty dance. Now let's go to overtime.
All right.
Come on, Mike.
Mike Glennon, who is he looking for?
He's looking for a speed guy. I guess you could say he's looking for a speed stick by Glennon, and that's an interception by Glennon. I forgot you used to do Mike Glennon.
Mike Glennon.
I love that.
All right, there we go. We got Harrison Smith with the interception. Dan Bailey, who had a rough day.
Yeah.
But he would hit the game winner, though. 23-yard field goal. The Vikings win in overtime, 27-24. Kyle, you got some highlights, bruh?
Nate, your super energy guy is just X Games, dude. You're calling the X Games. Here we go. Bengals, Dolphins. Tua was benched, and then he was hurt, and now he's back and healthy-ish. 7-6 early Cincinnati. How automatic right now is Mike Gesicki? If you watch Red Zone, every time they go to a Dolphins game, Mike Gesicki's going to touchdown. He's on one, as they say.
He's a Pro Bowler. He has to be a Pro Bowler.
He's fantastic. I agree. He's really, really come on. But this is so strange. Look at this. Boom. A cheap shot, a weird hit. That is Mike Thomas hitting Jakeem Grant for the second time. Second time in the game. It's like he had something out for him. Look at Flores. You want to go? What? You going against my guys? Let's go. You got business? It was crazy. Flores was so fired up. Then you had punches thrown. You had a coach in the mix getting knocked over. Ben Kinkle right in the front of it. Of course he was, because he's a leader.
Don't mess with Brooklyn.
Flores, who said, I got to be measured afterwards. But I thought he showed his team something yesterday, and they also won to get it 8-4.
Flores from Brooklyn. Don't mess with him.
Okay.
From Brownsville, same town as Mike Tyson.
Collect pigeons.
Don't mess with Brian Flores, and don't mess with Bill Belichick, whose Patriots are suddenly on a hot streak. Defense was awesome. Special
Winovich.
Who's that? Was incredible. That's our guy. That's our guy. Chase.
Shout out to Giovanni.
Giovanni.
What's wrong with Keenan?
Keenan's upset.
Okay. Giovanni was his ventriloquist dummy, I think.
Yes, one of our pre-draft favorites.
Mannequin, yeah.
Here we go. Touchdown, Cam. This one was never in doubt.
Kill Harry making plays.
Yes, he did. And Cam Newton has these Patriots
45-0.
6-6, sitting at 500. Don't let the Patriots hang around.
11 more highlights on the way. Patriots very much alive. Will Selva also alive.
Will.
In his garage newsroom this morning. Will,
Yes.
how's your weekend, buddy? How's it
Hi.
going?
Hi, what's going on? It was excellent. I am right now stalking Nico Lalos's Twitter account. Right now, 1609 is where things stand. So LeBron, come on, you just won a title, no excuse. Let's get our man. Okay, all right, we gotta get him verified though. This 1609 business, right? We gotta do it. So anyway, hope you guys all had a great weekend. I can tell you that the Chargers did not have a good one as we saw those highlights. Ooh, rough to see, because it has gone from bad to worse for head coach Anthony Lynn after several heartbreaking losses that we've seen over the last few weeks. This was just downright ugly. That 45-point blowout loss to the Patriots was the largest margin of defeat in franchise history. Lynn calling the loss, quote, unacceptable. As for his job status, Lynn says he still expects to be the coach moving forward and thinks he can get things straightened out.
Have you had any recent conversations with Dean Spanos or John Spanos about your job status?
I talk to Dean all the time. He's very frustrated. You know, when I came here, we felt like the first couple of years we was getting this thing going in the right direction, and the last couple of years it just hadn't been that way. So it's my job to get this back on the right track, and if I'm here, I will.
Well, Vikings wide receiver and also another friend of the show, Justin Jefferson, went off for 121 yards and a score in that win over the Jaguars. He joins Randy Moss as the only Vikings receivers to top 1,000 yards in their rookie seasons. Our guy Tom Pelissero caught up with Jefferson after the game to talk about his historic rookie campaign.
You're putting up some historic numbers right now, passing the likes of Randy Moss right now in the record books. Where is that confidence coming from that you can make plays every week?
Just the way I just feel coming to the game, just ready to go. And just each week I'm getting more and more confidence the more I get targeted. And I'm just ready to put my team on the map and just get some points on the board.
When Adam Thielen scores a touchdown before you in a game, does he have permission to hit the gritty?
He definitely has permission to hit the gritty. We all go hit the gritty at the same time.
You have to ask him about the gritty. Kay, though, we have to get P. Shriggs into doing the gritty. I feel like we haven't seen Shriggs dance in a while. We haven't seen some of these, you know, threes that you know, Shriggs, come on, Shriggs, you got to do the gritty at least a little bit. There you go.
Okay,
That's
the
something.
Talkie jersey on. See some of that. Where is it?
I know.
Yeah.
I've been, you know, it's hard when you're stationary and sitting at the table and so far away. Kyle's like, take this.
Yeah, go on.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. Okay. Well, we
got a long show.
Got it. He's saying there's a
Long
chance.
season.
Thank you so much, Silva. We'll talk to you in a bit. Amazing performance from Justin Jefferson. Third best wide receiver performance.
All right, here we go. Packers. Aaron Rodgers versus the Eagles. Long December. Aaron Rodgers never loses at home December. He's actually a huge Counting Crows fan. It works for him. Now, down though, early 3-0. Devontae, always. They went to him 3 straight times at the goal line. That was on a 4th and goal.
That's Randy Moss level stuff.
That's it. You just keep throwing. Not the running backs,
They still throw it.
Everybody. And Darius Slay was all over him. And then this. Another stiff arm. Devontae scores again, and that's, look at, he goes and gives it to him as like an Instagram proposal picture. Aaron Rodgers' 400th career passing touchdown.
He's the fastest to that number, right?
It's amazing. I mean, amazing. He talked about it a lot afterwards. Now, Carson Wentz does not have 400 career touchdowns, but it's felt like he's been sacked 400 times this year. As our guy, Rashawn Gary, loves Ross on Friends, unapologetic about it, said he's 10 toes down for Ross. 10 toes down to sack Carson Wentz, which they did several times. Benched in the 3rd quarter. Seminal moment for the Eagles, maybe. We'll see what happens moving forward. But give me the rook. Pull up this picture. There we go. Jalen Hurts on the field. Not in a little spot duty. He's taking over. And on a 4th and 18, down 20 points late, what are you going to do? Shuck it up. Greg Ward, Peter from Houston. Greg Ward catches it. Greg Ward would also have a punt return touchdown to make this a game.
Look at that.
Carson Wentz, I can't imagine someone's psychological makeup more suited to be a backup and take that. He was sportsmanship afterwards and everything. But Aaron Jones.
This is the run of the year.
Here we go. Breaks that tackle. Now watch Bakhtiari. Right there with the hair flapping out on the right side. Look at him. He's going to get in front of his running back 70 yards downfield. Touchdown, Packers. We have a shot on the sideline. Who do we see? Jim Schwartz. Jim Schwartz went to Aaron Jones for the game. Said, I was in Detroit. You could be Barry Sanders someday if you work really hard. Aaron Jones was furious about it.
Jim Schwartz told Carson Wentz he could be Joe Montana.
I know. It would have helped. Or Steve Bono, anybody, Peter, will take it. Packers 30-16. The Eagles make it close with the backup quarterback coming in, but Packers to 9-3 in the NFC North.
Backup quarterback stayed in. Kyle, let's bring in Ian Rappaport, our NFL Network insider this morning. Talking Eagles here, Jalen Hurts finished out the game, not Carson Wentz. What is going on in Philadelphia?
Yeah, and all of a sudden a quarterback controversy in Philadelphia along with a coaching potential controversy. We'll start with the quarterback situation here. Of course, Jalen Hurts, who we've known the last couple weeks, the Eagles have been sprinkling in a little bit, trying to catch some fire in their offense. It was more than that yesterday. Played several series at the end, and Doug Peterson talked to reporters after the game and was non-committal about potentially Jalen Hurts replacing Carson Wentz, the same Carson Wentz who has been their franchise starter, the same Carson Wentz who they thought was going to be their quarterback for 10 years, who they're giving $25 million guaranteed to next year, who they cannot cut because it's $60 million in dead money if they cut him after the season. That very same Carson Wentz could, in fact, end up on the bench. Doug Peterson needs to look at the film, check out injuries, evaluate everything. But he said a decision, of course, should be coming on who their starting quarterback is. Meanwhile, Peterson himself is on the hot seat despite winning a Super Bowl 3 years ago. I know that some of the captains and team leaders had a couple meetings last week to try to take accountability. It did not work on the field. There's a lot of frustration inside the building from coaches, from players, from owner Jeffrey Lurie. A lot of eyeballs now going on a crucial stretch for Philadelphia.
Meanwhile, the Giants look pretty good in that NFC, so there's that to contend with as well. I respect Peterson for, of course, wanting to add a bit of energy, a jolt to his offense down the stretch. We'll have more news on this in a